Well, hello everyone, this is CJ with Cycletron. Well, our latest project, since I can't get parts for the 2020 Harley Roadster, is this two-stroke bicycle project. So I saw a video from FortNine about similar kits. So we bought one on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. I don't necessarily advocate this kit, but it worked for us. It was about 110 bucks with shipping. Instructions were horrible. I'll put a link to FortNine's video too. There's a few tips in there that you can learn. Once you know what you're doing, a kit like this will only take a couple hours to put together, but honestly it took me a better part of a day fussing with the chain. I've got a chain brake tool, and the chain was so flimsy it just kept breaking the links and stuff like that. But anyway, we just got it running here, and it's actually pretty fun. So if you have any questions, if you want to try one of these kits and have any questions, let me know in the comments. It's definitely not something you just turn over to your teenage kids and let them run with it. I tried that at first. They made some headway, but had to bail them out and spend an inordinate amount of time on my part, but the end result was well worth it. Okay, so a couple of quick pointers. Here's the choke lever. That's in the off position. That's in the off position. All the way up is on. You want to pedal it for like a minute or two with the choke on before you drop the clutch and get the engine started on compression. If it's nearly 100-degree day like it is today, we didn't even need the choke. But yeah, it's a fun bike. Happy we got this bike for 75 bucks. Engine kit with shipping's 110, so we're all in at just under $200. The clutch lever, front brake lever leaves a little bit to be desired, but it worked out. Used the rear brake quite a bit on this thing, but it'll go 20 plus miles an hour. So for the first 300 miles, you got to keep from running it more than a half hour at a time. I mean, this is a inexpensive two-stroke engine, so we're not talking about a lot of high quality metallurgy that goes into this thing. So unlike a modern motorcycle, you really do want to be careful how you break it in. The instructions say for the break-in period, run high quality two-stroke oil at a 16:1 ratio, and then once the bike's engine's broken in, then you'll run it at a 20:1 ratio. I've seen people on YouTube say they run it at a 50:1 ratio, but these same people rebuild their engine right out of the gate. So I'd use the richer mix per the instructions, although I'm not sure why I would trust that aspect of the instructions when nothing else really made any sense. You pretty much have to just put it all together and troubleshoot it yourself. So it worked out pretty well. Initial problem we had is the clutch was tightened all the way down and wouldn't engage initially. I had to get that one figured out. So we got the muffler just kind of hanging off the exhaust header there. I'll probably put a bracket between the muffler and the frame in case we ever hit something and won't break the exhaust header bolts off. But we got it running. The guard was rubbing on the chain, so we had to bend the guard out. Also, the stock chain that came with this kit was complete junk. Kept shredding the master link. So we ended up going to a tractor supply shop that sold John Deere stuff and got a number 41 chain. I would have preferred a riveted master link, but all they had was the clip master link. But so far that seems to be holding up pretty well. You want to set the idler pulley so you have about a ½ inch of slack in the chain. Of course, a new chain is going to slack out pretty quickly, so you want to keep adjusting the tension on the idler pulley. One thing I forgot to mention is that the pedal arms initially wouldn't clear the clutch case or the engine case. So I got a angle grinder with a flap wheel, and I just shaved the inside of the pedal arms at a taper, and it just clears on each side. So kind of an unconventional solution, but it worked. I was trying to avoid spending more money on this project, so it worked out well.
All right.
Adios. So that's pretty much it for my tips. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and please stay tuned for future videos. Thanks very much.